Hey, welcome back to Livin MN Outdoors. I'm Daniel, and thanks for tuning in to another ice fishing report. Before we dive into the actual report, just want to remind you guys, we will be posting these updates every Thursday, weather allowing. If it doesn't work on Thursday, we usually post them on Fridays. You can find them on both Facebook and YouTube. One other thing, if you guys could, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. It really helps these videos out, and we really do appreciate it. But with that being said, let's dive right into this week's report. All right, this week we're going to start up on Lake Winnie out of the Pines Resort. I talked to Chad this morning. They are sitting on a 6-inch average out of Tamarack Bay. That only includes Tamarack Bay. He stopped a couple 100 yards shy of Tamarack Point. He did not check the river channel. So if you plan on leaving Tamarack Bay, check with the resort first, or you better be prepared to check the ice yourself. Now, as far as restrictions, they are opening up today, December 5th. Restrictions starting now, they are allowing out ATVs. At this time, they're not going to be allowing out side-by-sides, but that could change from day to day. Now, as far as the fishing goes, a lot of this is speculation based off of years in the past, but the walleye bite should be really good in 6 to 12 feet of water, and that perch bite should be good in that 9 to 14 feet of water. Now, up on Winnie, some of the best methods for catching both those walleyes and those perch: small pink and white buckshot spoons, tip that with a minnow head or some waxworms. If the perch seem a little bit finicky, put on a small 5 or 6 millimeter tungsten jig, tip that with a waxy, drop it down on the bottom, and you'll probably more than likely catch some really nice perch. Now, there is also some opportunity to catch some really big bluegills and crappies out there. To find those, you need to look in the weeds and weed lines in 6 to 10 feet of water. A small tungsten jig with a plastic waxworm or a Euro larva works best to catch those panfish. Now, Tamarack Bay, it is absolutely loaded with pike, so if you want to chase some pike, the Pines Resort, they will have some spear houses available this coming weekend and into the future. Otherwise, if you want to do some tip-up fishing, grab some sucker minnows on your way up, and you will have a blast chasing flags. Now, as far as the Pines Resort goes, they do have cabin availability this weekend. They do have room for onshore camping in your wheelhouse. They got a full bar and restaurant. Whether you're staying at the resort or not, it is open to the public, so come on over. We'll be up there this weekend, so pop on over to the bar and restaurant, come say hello, and let's have a blast up at the Pines Resort. Now, some other amenities they offer: they do have fish cleaning shack, they have a propane refill station, they will have live bait, they're going to have rainbows, they'll have golden shiners and waxworms for this weekend, and then after Christmas they will expand on their live bait. As far as road passes, it's $20 daily, $50 for the weekend. They do have all-inclusive season passes still available. That includes access to the road all season. That's fish house storage at their storage facility just down the road. That includes the fish cleaning shack, showers, garbage, whatever you might need. That is included in the all-access pass, and they are still available. So if you guys are looking to get up to Lake Winnie, you want to come join us this weekend, go ahead, give Chad a call, and we'll see you up at the Pines Resort. Now, if you are looking to book a sleeper house up on Lake Winnie, Zupsguideservice, he runs a great ice operation up there. He's got 4 or 5 beautiful ice castles that he'll be renting out this winter. He does his best to always keep those houses moving and on active schools of fish. So if you want to get up and enjoy some perch and walleye fishing out on beautiful Lake Winnie, definitely get something booked with Zups. He does have some availability in January, January 3rd through the 5th, the 17th through the 20th, and the 23rd through the 27th. And throughout the remainder of the year, he does have midweek and weekend availability throughout the rest of February and March. So if you're looking to get up on Lake Winnie in a sleeper house, go ahead and call Scott from Zups Guide Service. All right, now moving over to Mille Lacs Lake. The wind was really tough on the main lake today. It broke up a lot of that ice that was built up over on the west side and pushed most of that down to the southeast side of the lake. But it does seem like the southern bays held up, and there is going to be fishable ice this weekend on Isle, Walk-On, and Cove Bay. Now, out of Isle Bay, they are working on a 7-inch average of good ice out there. The resort, they are not going to be allowing out ATVs or side-by-sides at this time. That could change, though, over the weekend, so stay tuned to their Facebook pages. There will be cabin availability, wheelhouse rentals on shore. So if you're looking to get up to Mille Lacs Lake and enjoy some perch, walleye, and pike fishing, Isle Bay, that is the place to be right now. So book one of those and enjoy some time out fishing. Now, as far as fishing out on Isle Bay, if you're looking for pike, not real hard to find them. Find the weed line off either side of the trench out there. Set up in 6 to 10 feet of water, put down a big sucker minnow, and you're more than likely going to tangle with a big pike. As far as the walleyes go, the trough that runs right down the center of the bay, that's the go-to area. Everybody's going to be fishing it. Set up on the edge of that in like that 12 to 18 feet range. Buckshot spoons or dead sticks with small sucker minnows typically work best for those. And then the perch fishing, those will be mixed in with the walleyes and where you're fishing pike. Usually the best method to catch them is on a dead stick with a fathead or a tungsten jig tipped with a minnow head or a waxy. So if you guys are looking to get up to Mille Lacs Lake, specifically out of the Isle Bay area, go ahead and check out Castles Resort. All right, now moving over to Leech Lake. We're going to start with the report from Acorn Hill. They are working with a 4-inch average out of their resort. I do suspect that that is going to grow significantly here over the next couple days, and would suspect that they will have 6 or 7 inches by the end of this weekend. Now, at this time out of Acorn Hill, they are going to keep their access closed. They are planning on opening December 12th, that's a Thursday, to walkouts and possibly ATV traffic, depending on how the ice progresses. Now, after the 12th, on the 19th, they are going to hopefully be able to get their sleeper houses out, and they will have their sleeper houses for rent. Fingers crossed, December 19th and throughout the rest of the season. And then their grand opening public road access will be on that Thursday, December 26th. Their access fee is $20 daily. They have a season pass for $250. They are working on finishing their bar and grill. They're going to have an indoor pool. They have some beautiful cabins. They're running guided perch trips, propane refill station. Everything you need to have a blast up on Leech Lake is at Acorn Hill. So go ahead, check them out, and get something on the books. All right, now moving over to Horseshoe Bay Lodge. Talked to Cam and Austin this morning. They still have their ice. The wind was nasty up there, but they have about 4 to 5 inches of ice out of the resort right now. They are going to remain closed this weekend. It does sound like they're going to do a soft opening on that Thursday, December 12th, up until that Sunday, and then their grand opening is going to be on December 27th. Now, up at Horseshoe Bay Lodge, they do have hotel rooms for rent, and they do have some large group accommodations as well. Remember, if you book either a hotel room or that large group accommodations, mention Livin MN Outdoors and you will receive a discounted rate. Along with that, Horseshoe Bay Lodge offers a full bar and restaurant. They're going to have live bait this year, heated fish cleaning shack, propane refill station, indoor pool, hot tub, sauna, steam room. They have a little bit of everything, and if you book with Horseshoe Bay Lodge, you will have an absolute blast up on Leech Lake. So if you're looking to get up to Leech Lake, you want to go out on more of the main lake, go ahead, call Cam or Austin from Horseshoe Bay Lodge. If you want to fish over on Traders Bay, go ahead and give Kyle a call from Acorn Hill Resort. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for this week's ice and fishing report. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. If you could, guys, just a couple of products I'd like you to check out. Go over, check out Billy Rub. We do have a promo code for them, so if you want to get a little discount on your Billy Rub products, use code LIVIN15. LH Custom Rods, they build some awesome ice fishing rods. Promo code for them is LIVIN10. Can save a little bit of money on your custom rods there as well. But just hope you guys are getting out. Remember, it's still early ice. Be checking as you are going. You can never be too safe, and ice is never 100% safe, so use caution. Remember, if you pack it out onto the lake, bring it back in. If you see somebody else's trash, pick it up. It is an absolute loser move to leave trash out on our beautiful lakes. Remember, be respectful of other fishermen. Don't crowd your neighbor. And most importantly, don't forget to get on out there and get living.